Today we're playing Farm Sim. This is my YouTube series on Farm Sim. It's my Alma map. Right now we're trying to finish part of a corn harvest for one of our months. And we're really just getting into the field, but I want to finish it today so we can skip a month ahead and harvest the rest of my corn and beans, because I've got a field of each left to harvest, so I want to get those done. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It always helps out my channel. Thank you all for 100 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but it's a lot to me because I've only had my channel for about a year. But thank you all again. But like I said, we're finishing corn harvest today. We're going to definitely finish this field and probably skip a month ahead to finish my other two fields because they're both pretty small. But then we'll probably go ahead and maybe take out a small loan and buy some stuff. Because I sold them, but I had two disc harrows, and they were really big, but they just didn't do what I really wanted them to do. So I went ahead and sold them, and I have a type of cultivator that I want to get, but I'll have to have a lot of money and a bigger tractor to be able to use that implement. Here's our other small field of beans that I have planted. I bought this field this spring, and went ahead and planted it. It was already limed when I bought it, so I didn't have to put any extra money in it for lime, so that was good. I want to say sorry because I haven't made any content on this Farm Sim series for a while, and well, I'm back now with it, so I hope y'all enjoy. But we're gonna go ahead and shut the header off because I've got to go unload the other combine. And we'll go ahead and unload this grain cart load into the semis I've got over here, and then we'll dump the one semi that's gonna end up being full, and we'll park the grain cart and hop back in the combine. Hey viewers, comment in the chat how your day's going. Hope it's a good day. Right now we're just loading eggs onto my truck to where I can sell them next month. And I have a worker and a combine rolling on our cornfield right now, trying to get it done to where I can skip ahead a month to, of course, sell all my eggs, and then to where I can harvest my last cornfield and bean field. Oh, and don't forget, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. It always helps out the channel, and it lets me know that you are liking this kind of content. Hey viewer, how are you today? To fill you in on what I'm doing right now, I'm hiring a worker to finish this cornfield that I've got him running in right now. And then I was just loading up some of my eggs to where I can sell those next month. I want to go dump this grain cart load of corn into the semi that I've already got set up at my grain bin. I'm gonna go do that, and then probably going to load up more eggs. You can see right there I've got a bunch of eggs stacked onto my pickup. I think I've got 12 pallets of eggs on there. But I'm gonna start unloading my semi again to where I can just keep the corn rolling into the bin. Go ahead and start dumping while the grain cart fills up the trailer again. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Just harvesting some corn and chilling for today. That's all I've been doing so far. I put this combine in the shed here because something wasn't running right. I'm making that up, roleplay. I like doing that. That something wasn't working right on it, so I just decided not to use it, not to work it too hard. But yeah, that's all I've really been doing right now. I've been going for about 53 minutes. Goofy voice. Yeah, I'm a little sick right now, so it might sound a little weird. Just bear with me here. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It always helps the channel, and it tells me that you do like this kind of content. If you hear any noises in the background that isn't me or the game, it's probably my cats. They've been a little crazy today, so I apologize in advance for those sounds. Oh my. I will be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Welcome in. Before you question anything, yes, this auger is running by itself. It's supposed to apparently be able to do that. I don't know how they figured that out in real life, but I guess they did. But right now, we're just getting this front half of the trailer loaded to where I can take all of this barley to the chickens because they're about out of food. And they, I think, are going to be one of my supreme money makers. And so I want to be able to keep them fed and all have all the productivity that I can. It looks like I had a full pallet of eggs here, so I'm just going to pick it up and put it right here for now. But the trailer's empty, so we're just going to go ahead and move it. This empty space, if y'all were wondering, was where my cattle barn used to be. I went ahead and got rid of the cattle barn just because the cattle that I had in there weren't making me any money, weren't producing any milk, so I thought if they're not going to be making me milk or making me money at all, might as well just not have them. So I went ahead and sold it. I went ahead and sold everything for cattle that I owned, and it got me a lot of money, and I'm happy I did do that because I was able to pay back a whole bunch of my loan that I had out. I had almost a $900,000 loan, and now I think I've just got, let me check here real quick so I don't lie to you. I've got a $135,000 loan, which is a lot still. Yes, I know. But it is so much better than what I had been at. And I'm so happy that I did sell it because it made me that much money and it made me not have to pay as much each month because of loan interests. And then in the long run, I might get cattle again, but they were just a lot of work and I wasn't getting anything out of it, so I was just tired of it. I didn't want them anymore, so I went ahead and sold. And I know that's probably not a bunch of logical thinking on my part, which I'm sorry about. I am not that type of person. I do like playing the game the way a normal farmer probably would play it, but also I like playing it to where it's easy to do and fun to do. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox here and I'm going to go ahead and move my auger out of the way again. And then I'll have to go unload my combine. Got an alert that my combine was almost full, but I don't even know where it's at. So it's going to be hard to catch it and get it emptied before it has to stop, especially since I don't know where it's at. There he is. Let's go ahead and do some more unloading on the go action. Combine seems like it's running strong. I think this is the combine that has over 12 hours of work on it. This tractor that I'm in currently has 11.5 hours. And when I say I put in work and put in the commitment for you all to have this series, I mean like 42 hours of work. I've got 43, almost 44 hours of work on this series for you all. Now I know I haven't posted much, but like 4 or 5 hours of the work on my channel, but I want to have this series to where I can share with you all and share how I play Farm Sim. I'm gonna go ahead and take the plane out of the picture. I built that plane today. Just wanted to show it off. But now that I made it dark in the room, can't really even see it, so might as well keep it from obstructing the screen. Combine has been unloaded for a while. It's gotten a lot dumped into my grain cart, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop unloading it. Put in the, well, no, we'll keep the pipe out. But it looks like we're almost halfway done, even more maybe, with this field, which is good. We're going to go ahead and price a tractor that I want to buy. I don't know if I want to buy an old school tractor that has enough horsepower to pull that implement that I want, or if I want to buy a tractor like this. It's really expensive if I go for these new, I think they're like 2015 to 19 series tractors. It'll cost a lot for those. But it'll cost, if I put all the specs and stuff that I want on this tractor, it would cost me around probably around, let's say, 500,000. I gotta find the right set of duals that I would put on here. I don't want thick duals, and I don't want duals with weights. I'm just not a person that likes weighted duals. For this quad track, a lot of people are going to get mad at me for this, but I would honestly probably go with the silver or the black. I just think both of them look cool, and then it's a different step than the red. But if I were to stick with this tractor, it would cost me $381,000, which is a lot. And I don't even know if 425 horsepower would be enough to pull what I need. It wouldn't be. So that would probably rank it up to 500,000, because the engine ranks up the price a lot, which is, it's crazy how much the price goes up if you put a different size engine in it. But I'm really hoping we are about done with this field, because I just want to be done with this field to where I can skip forward time and sell my eggs, but it does not look like we are that close. Looks like we're about halfway done. But we've almost been streaming for an hour and a half, I think. Oh, well, no. That's my bad. Almost an hour and 15 minutes, which is close probably to one of my longest streams. But that's fine, because I'm pushing out content for you all to watch. And I'm stuck on a fence. But what was I gonna say? I forgot it. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop trying to remember what I was going to say, because I don't. $612 for me to lease that. Is there a bigger plow I could get that wouldn't cost my whole savings account? Probably not. We will probably have to back this combine up to where I can get it unloaded, since it's on its way back. The auger's on the wrong side of the field, so I'd have to run over corn to unload it if I just wanted to be lazy. But I don't really want to run over that corn, just because it can make me a small bit of money. So let's just pace alongside it and see where I've got to stop. I'm assuming I'll have to stop pretty soon because that grain tank looks really full. But the worker will stop when he wants to stop. Looks like we have met that place. So I'll go ahead and take over for him and get him dumped. Oh, well, that's going to be some money I have to spend. This combine doesn't stop well, which is one reason why I just ran into the back of my grain cart, and also one reason I probably spilled some corn on the ground. But I think it's just because it doesn't, well, it's on a hill, first off, backing up, and then second off, it's about 50% damage, I think. Yeah, 45% damage on this combine because I haven't repaired it in the 14, almost 15 hours I've had it. So I think before I skip forward a month, I might as well just spend the money, get it repaired, have it working at its best abilities. But let's go ahead and get this grain cart unloaded instead of having it sit. And the worker thinks he's finished with the field, but I know he isn't. So I guess we'll have to go hire him again. I'm not even going to try and walk. I'm just going to skip. Well, I can see why he thinks he's finished. He got to the very point of the field. But he is not. He still has about half a field to go. But let's look at the precision farming. It's doing decent. Let's get a better look of it here, though. Yield. You can see the very thin line of where I've gone. I'm putting the cursor over it right now. This is where I've been. And the rest of that side of the field on this side hasn't been done. I've done 2 end rows around the edge. And that's it. So let's go ahead and skip forward again to our semi and start it dumping again. Get the grain cart unloaded and we'll just move it to the edge of the field. It's crazy that I've only harvested about half of this field and I've already got more soybeans. Or I've already got more corn than soybeans. And I've harvested this field of soybeans and this smaller field of soybeans. And I've got almost, when I get done with this field, I'll probably have over twice the amount of corn that I'll have of soybeans. Because right now in the bin, I've got 160,000 liters of corn. And then this bin, I've got 80,000 liters of beans. So I need like 700 more liters of corn to double the amount of beans I have in storage right now. But I'm not sure really what I want to do, because I don't have tillage, so I can't do tillage. I do want to sell this. I don't know why I bought it. Thank you, viewer, for liking the stream. Hope you're liking what you're seeing so far. Also, thank you for subscribing if that was just you. If it was you, type 1 in the chat. I just got an alert on my phone that someone had subscribed, so thank you very much. I will make sure after this stream that I will subscribe back to you. I want to start subscribing to whoever subscribes to me. Thank you, Jay, for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. $9 meters for this sprayer. I want to be one of those farmers that has a sprayer just to have it in case, instead of having to rent a sprayer like I did last year. Had to rent the same sprayer 3 times because sprayed weeds once, they came right back. Thank you, Jay. I will definitely try and have a great day. It's been good so far, and I'm hoping it gets even better later, because I might get to have a cheeseburger, and I love cheeseburgers. But you have a great day too. I really do appreciate you for liking and subscribing and just overall enjoying the stream. I've still got 406 chickens, and I want to slim those numbers a little bit if they aren't making anything. I've got 2 roosters, and I don't really think I need 2, but I'm going to keep them. Because they're making eggs, and I've got this much eggs sitting in storage right now. And then in my garage, I think I've got like 15 or 16 pallets stuck on the back of my pickup truck that I'm going to sell next month. But I'm going to actually go work on this combine so I can get it rolling again. Fun fact, I don't think anyone asked, but fun fact, we used to have axial flow 2388 in real life. But last year we sold it, and, well, we didn't sell it. We traded it for a Case IH 6088. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this wrench, come over here, do my little magic work circle, and fix it. Something was wrong down here on the axle too, so I want to fix it. But I also want to go ahead and hop in the grain cart just because the combine's almost full again. And once I get done unloading the combine, I'm going to go finish working on the other one, the one that's sitting in the shop. Then I finish working on it to where I can get it rolling again. And it looks like I'm going to have to back the combine out again. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for it to finish filling up, and then I'll go ahead and do that. Because I was in the way last time, and I don't want to be in the way this time to where I have to like do a 3 or 4 point turn to get it unloaded. And it looks like I'm too close again, probably. Yep. Just what I thought it would happen. Oh well, it's not too hard to get back in line. Even if I'm not in line, the worker will figure it out. I'm sorry. Stuttered there. So, Jay, I have a question for you. What kind of games do you play? Because I see your name is Jay's Gaming. Or Jay Gaming. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Go ahead and hire the worker back up. Any games. I respect that. Most of the games I play are, of course, Farm Sim, Fortnite, and Minecraft. But I think I'm about to start streaming or making videos of Gran Turismo. I have that game. I've had it since Christmas. I just don't play it a ton. But let's go ahead and fix this axle. And I think I mixed something up in this feeder house, so I want to fix it first. That was weird. But I think I've got the combine fixed up. Ignore the paint. I don't want to mess with the paint because it's expensive. But we're going to go ahead and pull this combine out. Go ahead and fold up the auger in a good safe space so I don't have to fix it too. But let's go ahead and pull out of the shop, hook back up to our corn head, and go to the opposite side of the field to where I can start running this combine on that side. Because I'm getting kind of bored running back and forth, you know? Looks like I may have gotten too close to the corn head. Went ahead and cut a third end row there. I'd seen the combine getting in the ditch to turn around. And that just causes more unneeded damage to it, and I don't like that. But let's go ahead and get ourselves lined up here on this side of the field to where I can start cutting or shelling corn, as I should call it, shelling corn on this side. I know I'm not doing the full header width right now, but I'm looking forward and seeing that I would have to scoot over a little bit, so I just decided to not have to do that. But it looks like the worker thinks he's done again, so I'm gonna go ahead and hire him back. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you. This is all the eggs I have on my pickup, and then I've still got a whole pallet at the chicken coop and like 6 or 7 plus pallets in my shed still, which is crazy. But I'm really hoping they sell well, because I really do need some tillage equipment to where I can do some fall tillage. But let's hop back in the combine and start working on this side again. I'm gonna hire a worker real quick. I will be right back. Sorry if I missed any chats while I was gone. I'm probably just gonna leave this worker running, and I will just sit in this, about called it loader tractor. I'll sit in this grain cart tractor and make sure the combines don't have to stop. I don't know how full they are, so I guess I'll figure out soon. If y'all have any ideas on what I should name this farm and this YouTube series, do tell, because I have no clue what to call it. Right now, in the save game, I have it named YouTube series, which is very bland, and I don't like it. I want it to be something special since it's our series together. So if you have any ideas, just put it in the chat. It can be now if you have an idea, or it can be after the stream's over if you tune back in. Can you play Root Beer Trapper? I've never heard of that. Do tell on what that is. I've never heard of it. I'll have to see if it's awesome for myself. Is it a free game? And is it on console, PC, or mobile? I'll search it up on the PC when I get done. Right now I'm just playing on console, PS4. Um, our family has a PC that we just use for our family farm, so I'll see if I can find it later. It does sound kind of fun. You have to make the root beer yourself. I love making drinks myself. If it's a sweet tea, I've got to have the perfect amount of sugar in it, and if it doesn't have the perfect amount of sugar in it, I get mad. Slide it along tables. So it's kind of like a bar where if it's a fancy bar, you have to slide the drinks down the counter to the people. Kind of, it does sound fun. I will try and find it later. Go ahead and just unload this combine since I'm already over here. Even though I'm gonna have to stay far away from him to where I don't run over corn. Which is okay since I got an extremely long auger on this combine. Went ahead and got the longest auger I could get to where I could fit any size, well, not any size draper. It's where I could fit a 36-foot draper on the combine, which I do have 2 of. You can plant multiple crops in this game, and yes, this is corn that I'm harvesting right now. There's several crops you can plant in this game. It depends. So there's 2 different types of things you can plant with. There's a planter and a seeder. Seeder, you can plant more crops than you can with a planter. Planter, you can only plant row crops, which is like corn, beans, sunflowers, cotton. Those are a few examples. And then seeder can plant like, that would be what you plant wheat with. So you can plant hold on a second. You can plant wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum. And with some seeders, you can plant soybeans. I personally use a planter because that's what we use here in Missouri to plant soybeans, a planter. But yeah, there's several types of crops you can plant in this game. Since I am from Missouri, most of the crops we plant here in Missouri are either corn or soybeans. That's mostly what we plant here in northern Missouri. But yeah, there are several types of crops. You can choose what you plant. It just depends on what type of planting object you have, if you have a seeder or a actual planter. I will be right back. I have to let the cats out. I locked them up so they wouldn't cause problems. Where are you from? I am from, so if you'd have to look at a map because my town is extremely small. I'm from Shelbyville, Missouri. It's at the top right corner of Missouri. There's a lot of farmland up here. I think the closest like actual city to us is, it depends on what you want to call a city, but it's probably either Columbia or St. Louis. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. The person that asked you don't have corn around you, where do you live? Give me a close location. I love knowing where my... You're by the Ozarks? Well, that's really cool since we're both from Missouri. So my take on corn and soybeans. I'd rather have corn. Or, well, I like both, but I'd rather have corn because it's what feeds our cattle mostly. You're from the UK. Wow, that is really cool actually. I've got viewers from all over the globe. But my take on corn or soybeans is I would rather have soybeans because they cost more to sell, or they cost more to buy, which means we get a little bit more money. But corn is okay. I like corn because it's what feeds our cattle. I do appreciate corn a lot. You're a real big fan of corn. What do you like most about corn? Do you like sweet corn or like feed corn? Feed corn is what can be made for gasoline or fuel, like ethanol gas. I mean, I let you out to where you didn't cause problems. I do respect that corn too. Any type of corn. I love sweet corn. If you ever ask if I would want sweet corn, it is always a yes. Sweet corn is not a year-round food since you can only like grow it in summer and early fall. But if you have sweet corn, I would eat it. I love sweet corn. But I do respect the type of corn you can make into corn chips as well. I'm not a great big fan of corn chips, but I will eat them because I do like chips as well. I'm a big fan of any food. I prefer corn on the cob. Corn on the cob is the GOAT. But my family, I do like corn that is off the cob as well, but I would rather have corn on the cob. Our family grows about a 1 acre patch of sweet corn, and most of our family gets together and has a Wilson Family Corn Day, which is where all of my family comes together and we just cut corn off the cobs and make it to where we can freeze it and to where we can have it year round. We do that every summer to where we're not in school. But I love that day because I just get to hang out with my cousins and eat corn. My screen reads that I have been streaming for 105 minutes, which I think is, if my math is right, which is quite possibly not, I think is an hour and 45 minutes, which is, I think, my longest stream. And it's all because of you guys. Like, I really appreciate you, because you've made this stream really fun to do. Streaming has always been one of my dreams, being a YouTuber has too. And you all make it really fun to be one. But me putting the second combine on this cornfield has made it go by a lot faster, which is great. Let's go unload the grain cart. And I want to pay back some of my loan to where I can get to like $110,000 left to pay off, which is a bunch, but it's still a reasonable amount because I think I'll be able to pay that off next month. All right, thank you, Waffle House. I will definitely try and find it. You have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. And thank you for subscribing as well. I really do appreciate you. I'm just gonna go ahead. Y'all might get mad at me for doing this. I'm just gonna go ahead and run over most of these straggler corn stalks, just because I'm not gonna waste my time going around the whole field trying to pick them all. Oh, excuse me. But let's go ahead and pay back some of that loan. Maybe check out some contracts that I might be able to do. There's several cultivating ones. And then a fertilizing one. This field 31 is this field right here. It's a field of sunflowers. I was really tempted to buy it, but since there's a contract for it, I might actually do that contract. It's a decent sized field, but I don't know if I really want to do it or not, because I've got this corn to take care of, and then I've got this field of soybeans and another field of corn, and I just feel like I should do my stuff first. That just makes me sound selfish, but This guy is not the one that's almost full. Got a combine down here that's almost full that I want to reset because he thinks he's done, but he's not. And then I also just want to unload him before I have to stop again and get him unloaded. This is a bigger chunk of corn that I am going to spend time coming to get, just cause. But like this stuff, I'm not gonna worry about. I'm just gonna run over it now. But I'm gonna go ahead and line up alongside this combine in auger's length, so I can go ahead and unload him. And then once I get him unloaded, I'm going to start him up again to where I can finish his field. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, I didn't unload it fully. I will get back to the controller as soon as I can. I'm going to take my sunlight shade down. Surely it won't be too bright. Not too bad. I think it's manageable. And just like Johnny, I'm back. Back in time to unload my grain cart. Or not my grain cart, my combine. I'm sorry. And I'll have to reset my semi again, because I tabbed over to it and moved it. Currently, I have 221,000 liters, almost 222,000 liters of corn, which is a lot. I know, don't judge. I didn't plan on having this much, but I do. But forgive me here. I have to set up my streaming stuff again, because my phone is about to die. So I'm going to scoot you all forward a little bit, so you are closer to the TV. And then I'm also going to flip you. Maybe, if it lets me. I don't think it will. Sorry, y'all. But let's see if I can get the streaming device close enough to the TV to where y'all can still see. And then, mind me here, you're going to have to see my hand. But to where I can also plug in my phone. Sorry for all the shakiness. I do apologize. But I do now have my phone charging, so I can stream for longer if I do feel like I should. I've been going for an hour and 53 minutes, or 57 minutes, which is definitely a record for my longest stream. And it has only happened because of you all stopping in to watch. So I do thank you. Let's go ahead and take a gander on how much of the field I have left to harvest. Looks like only a few more header widths if I get my other combine started again, wherever he's at. See one there, and I see one there. Okay, he's already going. I thought he had stopped. But it looks like it won't take me very long to finish this field. Thank you all for sticking with me while I finish it. I do appreciate it. So, I do want to know, if any of y'all play Farm Sim, what do you play on? Do you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation? Just give me an idea on what y'all play on. Currently, I'm playing on PS4, which I'm okay with. So, even though, sadly, I won't be able to play the new Farm Sim 25 when it comes out on November 12th, if you didn't know. November 12th. I won't be able to play that because it won't actually come out on PS4. But I want to know if it will be able to come out on any of your all's consoles or gaming devices. I will have a great day, Jay. I hope you all also have a great day. I wish you all great day luck since you have stopped in and watched the stream. That is a new thing now. Great day luck. I am making that a new thing for you all. I'm gonna go ahead and move this semi over here alongside the road, kind of like how my Draper head is. Get my turn signal on, check both ways. Until we meet again, you have a great day. Don't forget to stop in on my next stream. And don't forget, I will sub to you tonight. Have a good day, Jay. Have a good one. I am paying a lot for these workers, but I am happy I am paying them. Because if I had to cut this whole field of corn by myself, it just wouldn't happen. I just wouldn't do it. I'm going to make the smarter choice and go around this way. Because that other combine is about full, so I need to go get to him. Looks like he's about to stop anyway, just because he's about full. But I want to try to keep him rolling, so this doesn't take forever. I've got a question for y'all. Which farm implement do you all prefer? John Deere, New Holland, Case IH, any farm implement? Which one would you prefer to have if you owned a farm? Me personally, I would prefer Case IH. It's kind of what I have in this series. I would love to have all this equipment in real life. Some of it we either have or do have. My bad. We either have had or still have this implement. And we do run a Case IH farm in real life. And I'm proud to say that I am okay with Case IH. A John Deere just looks better in my opinion, certain John Deere things. Farms, yeah. I would prefer John Deere. It just looks better. Case IH is okay. It looks decent, depending on what implement you're looking at. It's the same way with John Deere. But oh my, oops. How am I gonna explain that to the boss man? But as I was saying, I would prefer Case IH. It's just what I have in real life and what I have in this series. But what would you all prefer? Go ahead and get in this truck dumped. When this combine gets to the end of the row, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop him, unload him, and wash the corn head off. I don't want to wash a combine off, especially since I'm gonna have to use it to cut beans. But I'm going to wash the corn head off, fold it up, and put it away. And then I'm going to bring the combine down here to where my bean head is parked alongside the road, and I'm going to hook up to that and get ready to cut some beans. can see the other combine popping over the hill way back there. I'm going to let him keep running because he's going to be able to finish the rest of this field. And he's running a pass now, and one more pass down the field he will be able to finish. So I'm going to just let him cook, let him do his thing, and let him finish his field while I take care of other business. But let's go ahead and do a little tango with this combine while I try and get it to dump in here. May have put a cornhead snout in the grain cart, but that's okay because I need to repair this cornhead anyway. It's got several hours of work on it. It's got 10% damage, which is probably because I've been running it into the grain cart a lot. But I also just need to repair this combine at some point. But let's go ahead and get this taken up to the shed to clean off the cornhead, and then we'll do a little shimmy and get the bean head put on. Go ahead, hop in the combine here. I want to open this middle door so I don't have to go around the planter to get in. I want to repair this corn head before I drop it. If I can even fit in the shop, which I can't. I'd have to go through this little door. And so, cover your eyes. Don't want to watch the top of this combine go through the wall. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Alright, cornhead is repaired and ready for departure, I guess. Departure of the combine. Cover your eyes. Okay, you can open them again. Had you cover your eyes, Story didn't watch the top of my hopper go through the wall. Let's go ahead and get it folded up here to where I can drop it. Welcome in, viewer. How's your day going? Now this is going to be a little bit of an unrealistic hookup to a beanhead. I don't think I would ever see anyone in real life do this, just because it's just going to cause a ton of damage to anything. I'm going to pull up into the ditch here and try and line up as best as I can with this beanhead. And this is why I don't think anyone in real life would ever do this, because I'm already level with the trailer when I'm hooking up to it, so I will end up moving that trailer, I promise you. But let's just go ahead and get it lined up. Probably drop the beanhead so it doesn't ruin my hydraulic system on the throat, and we'll shut the combine off. Thank you for the like. I do appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. You all are going to be able to see a monumental moment where I finish this massive field of corn. Stay tuned. I'm on the last row. I promise this will be the greatest thing you will ever see. Hello, Trooper. How are you today? Hope you are having a fantastic day. Go ahead and get my cruise control set to where I can unload on the go. But this guy has half of the corn head filled up. You're having a good day? I am happy to hear that. I am having a great day. Thank you for asking. But half of this corn head is filled up. This field should be done any minute. Let's go ahead and get rolling on this final stretch. I'm happy all will get to be here to see this. Oh wait, it's not the final stretch. Stay tuned though. I've got a little chunk on the far side of the left screen. Stay tuned, I want you to see this. I'm just gonna break off from the combine here. And I'll run to it. Never do this in real life. Never ever do this. This is so unsafe. Fire this worker to where I can hurry up and get this spot done. Thank you, Trooper. I do appreciate the sub. I will sub back to you after this stream is over. Welcome in, welcome in. I promised you, this is the most monumental thing you will ever see. The finish of a cornfield. So majestic. I'm just gonna forget about those 2 or however many stalks of corn are up there. I don't want to go get them. The brakes suck on this combine. But that is the finish of this massive field. Field number 1 has finally been tackled. And you all were here to see the end of it. So thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and get this combine taken over to my next cornfield. I think you might be able to see it if I zoom out a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I'm gonna get this combine taken over there. Get everything set up, unloaded, shut down. And then we're gonna skip forward a month and sell eggs. Because I'm impatient. And I want to do that in the stream. For you all. Just forget those corn stalks were even there, fellas. So the grand total that is going of corn that is going to be off, that has came off of field 1, is going to be, drumroll please. This might take a minute. Thank you, Trooper. Adios. Still going up. The amount is still going up. Okay, the grand total of corn harvest, field number 1, is 291,800, or not 800, and 89 liters of corn. That is too much. But I will take it. That is going to be a decent chunk of change. Welcome in, viewers. Just gonna leave that there. Go ahead and take this grain cart over by the combine. And we're going to go ahead and skip forward time to where I can sell some eggs. Because I am an impatient little fella. I'm just going to tab over to my pickup because it's in my garage. We're going to be one of those people that leaves their garage door open so they can get out quickly if needed to. And I know beginning of the morning isn't the best time to sell crops, but I'm lazy and I want money, so it's worth it. So let's slowly but surely pull out of the garage. Eggs on the top layer of the truck bed might have been smashed, but that's okay. I've got 21,000 liters of eggs on the back of my truck. So if anyone is watching, can you pull out a calculator real quick? Can you take 21,000 divided by 1.4 thousand? I want to see how many pallets of eggs are on the back of my pickup right now. Because there's 1.4 thousand eggs on one pallet. So I think it'll be around 15 pallets, but do put in the chat how many pallets are on the back of my truck. Because I don't know, and my only calculator near me is on my phone. And my phone is what I'm streaming with, so. I actually need to pull over because I don't know where I'm taking these eggs. I never looked. And I didn't have my lights on. Forgive me. Bakery. Where is that? I don't know this map very well. Oh, it's right in front of me. Untag place. Oh, there's a drop there. Go ahead and watch the money roll in. Brother! You're kidding, right? You're kidding. Couldn't even sell all my eggs there. Hoping they'll let me take the rest of my eggs over here then. They can have my business. Money, money, money. Adios, eggs. I still got more to sell though. You want to watch that, or do you want me to end the stream and start it off with the next one? Oh my! One bad thing about this map. If you hit the curb, you spin. That's one of like the 3 bad things about this map. You spin. But I think y'all are going to get a surprise next stream. I'm going to start off the stream with selling eggs. And then we're gonna harvest more. Or put a 1 in the chat. I'm asking you to do this. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to watch me finish harvest of beans, or if you want to have that start off the next stream. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to do that next stream. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to do it now. I do need your thoughts and ideas. Take a nice little fall morning jog down here to the combine. Ah, these beans are looking pretty nice. The expected yield is going to be around 116% or 68%. It's going to be somewhere in between there, I promise you. I hope. I need to unfold my header. I'll finish up corn harvest in the next stream. I want that to be probably my next stream. But this stream I'll give y'all a treat and I'll finish bean harvest. These are some dirty beans, I will say that. But they do look like they are yielding pretty decent. These beans are probably just going to sit in the semi because I don't want to move the auger yet. I want to finish corn harvest before I do that. Because there's, my opinion, there's no sense in moving an auger to one grain bin. If you're going to have to put something in that grain bin you move the auger from. That's my opinion. Get mad in the chat if you don't like it. Thank you all for sticking around for the rest of this stream. It'll be over in probably about 10 minutes. Because I have been going for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. And y'all have made it possible. So thank you. And I don't think I need a second headland on this field since it's just small. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing down and backs. And I am personally going to harvest this field myself. I have spent enough money last month on workers. And then I know everyone just loves a little bit of self-use and self-work. So I'm going to give it to you. In the final pass, in the final few minutes of this stream, I want to thank you all for sticking around till the very end, for subscribing, for liking, and for just giving me the views. I hope that you all liked. I hope that you all want to see more stuff like this. And just thank you for giving me this opportunity to be the best streamer and YouTuber that I can be. Thank you. Have a great and blessed rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.